So you're in contract and you're excited. You're talking about you calling family, the inspection schedule, your loans in motion, but then boom, the seller starts getting cold feet, or even worse, they try to take another offer. Can you believe this? Let's break it down. Let's tell you what really happens during inspection and what are your rights when people are doing some shady stuff. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy HP with a really good one today. So the purpose of a home inspection is your chance to investigate what's really behind the walls before you close that deal, and even more. So you hire a licensed inspector to check out the plumbing, the electric, the roof, the structure, the heating system. Now, this is super important. So the inspection is not the test the seller has to pass. So it's for you, the buyer. You're making sure the home is safe and sound, or figuring out what works needs to be done, whether it's still worth the price, rightfully so. So now, what happens if problems are found? So if issues come up like a cracked foundation, super important, mold or old boiler, you've got three options, right? So the first one, request repairs. Two, ask for a credit or price reduction. Or three, walk away if it's too much. Run for the hills. So now, if the seller doesn't have to say yes, he just doesn't. So this becomes a negotiation. But if you're still within your contingency window, you have the leverage. So now, what if the seller tries to take another offer? Whew, this is a goodie. So this one stings. So, and I've seen this happen. So if you're doing your inspection, moving towards closing, and suddenly the seller tells you, hey, another buyer offered more, we're going with them instead. Here's the deal. Even talking about this stuff gives me chills. So if you haven't signed binding contracts yet, common in New York especially, the seller can technically walk away. And it's super frustrating. That is why you want to move fast from the offer. Sign the contract. A smart agent will push to lock in the deal to protect your position if you're already under contract. And nothing's never guaranteed. So I'm not going to sit up here and say that. And that's the difference. The seller can't legally accept another offer without facing the consequence. But during the inspection phase, if the contracts aren't sound, it is still the wild, wild west. So how to protect yourself to avoid a heartbreak? One, hire a responsive attorney who moves fast. Two, get the inspection done immediately, ideally within 24 to 48 hours of the acceptance. And then three, be proactive and communicate with your agent, with your lender. Always ask for updates. Silence is not golden during the real estate. This way, you reduce the window of the seller, get that shiny object syndrome from other offers. Inspections are powerful tools. They really are. They can help you save money and avoid headaches. You'd rather pay something in front than pay a lot at the end. And it allows you to make some smart decisions. But until these contracts are signed, nothing's guaranteed. If you're buying in New York or in the tri-state area and want an agent who stays on top of these moving pieces, DM me inspection, and I'll send you my full inspection checklist and contingency strategy cheat sheet just for you. Just because you're showing me love, I'm going to show you love. And don't forget to follow. It is all about the closing day, the title, and what can still go wrong at the finish line. Welcome back to another one. Transactions, no. Conversations, yes. To the next one, guys.